Good morning and welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. It's October 26th, almost closing in on Halloween here, guys. Today is a Dollar Tree trade video I'm doing. It's not a lot here, but I did get a lot from one person in the trade. His name's James Bayer here on YouTube. He has his own channel and is on Instagram. So if you're looking to trade, you can hit him up on his channel or preferably on Instagram. But first off the bat here, I'm going to do the Blu-rays first because there's not many here. I got this at a Dollar Tree before, but this one's already spoken for. I'm giving this away in a trade I did with somebody on the West Coast. His name's Anthony. But this is what he wanted, and I got it for him through James. It's Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. I had it, and the one I had was kind of messed up, and I didn't want to send it to him, so I got him one that I knew was going to be good quality because James always sends really good copies. There's never damage or anything, and no imperfections. It's 90 minutes on this one. Pretty much self-explanatory. I'm sure it's about drugs and comedy as well, but was quite popular. Not in terms of being available, but like popular, people requesting it. But I got this one for Anthony, and I thought I'd show it in the video that I got it as part of a trade. And then next up, I've seen this at the Dollar Tree many a times. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo here. Stars Mario Van Peebles, Snoop Dogg, Michael Jai White, The New Boys, Sally Richardson Whitfield, The Rejects, Moises Arias, YG, and Tiny Lister, or Zeus from WWE fame, and Quincy Brown. It's from the director of New Jack City, a mix of House Party and The Breakfast Club, wall-to-wall music, singularly attractive actors, and a serious message about growing up in America today. It's We the Party. This is from 2011, 105 minutes. Revealing look at today's teenagers. Mario Van Peebles' wild new comedy, We the Party, follows 5 high school friends as they deal with romance, money, sex, prom, college, bullies, and Facebook, fitting in and standing out and finding themselves. Join an all-star cast of some of the music's hottest artists, Snoop Dogg, YG, The New Boys, and Rejects, for the biggest party of 2012. Who's the party? We the Party. Special features, not bad on this one. Don't really know much about it, but I love the cover to it. I thought maybe it'd be worth a look, and it's We the Party. Gets a lot of rave reviews based on the cover and the back. And with Christmas around the corner, I ended up getting this from James as well. It's from Digital Environments Celebrations. Christmas Village, enchanting holiday scenery set in an alpine village blended with your favorite Christmas music. It has 6 music programs and is 5.1. It's just under an hour on this one. 5.1, as I said. It's full HD resolution. It's widescreen. It has a combination of easy listening, smooth jazz, holiday medley, country Christmas medley, guitar, and harp, and hammered dulcimer. It says feel the warmth and charm of Christmas in a quaint village setting. Filmed in full high definition. Enjoy colorful light displays and holiday decor, along with charming storefront windows filled with holiday treasures. Just outside of town, enjoy a traditional sleigh ride through a magical winter wonderland. To accompany the picturesque scenery, choose from 6 different music programs, all recorded in 5.1 surround. Then sit back, relax, and enjoy the sights and sounds of a small town Christmas. But I had to have it. It's Blu-ray, Can't go wrong with Christmas stuff, especially when it's on Blu-ray. And then I got this because I believe I had the other Poltergeist one that's out there. This one's called American Poltergeist. This is an ITN E1 distributed title here. It says it's based on a true urban legend, but I don't know what to believe on that. Really short one here, 78 minutes. This is supposed to... Something about in 1892, a girl named Lizzie Borden murdered her parents in their home in Massachusetts. 100 years later, another murder took place in the same house. Now a small group of friends who decide to vacation in the beautiful yet haunted house for the fall semester will have to escape from one of the deadliest poltergeists in American history. So, I guess it almost sounds like it's trying to have a bit of a nod to Lizzie Borden in this, and that's probably why the other one has Lizzie Borden likeness of it on another. I don't know if it was a sequel but I knew I didn't have this one, so I had James grab that one, and then I got Essen Man or Sandman. It says a masterpiece, astounding and surprising power, brilliant, so damn smart, so damned awesome. Magnolia release title here. Basically, this is, from what I see, it's basically a collection of filmmakers about voyeurism within the horror genre and that kind of thing. Says it's deviants and self-proposed or professed possible murderers. Very horror-like, so I had to have that. I'm sure it's not straight up a horror movie, but like a compilation of stuff in that voyeurism kind of version of horror. People spying on people and that kind of horror. But couldn't go wrong with that. So hard to see. Rated R. Boy. Trying to see how long it is for you. Oh, it's 85 minutes on this one. But that's Essen Man or Sandman, as it likes to say right there in the parenthesis. There, Sandman. And then I got a sci-fi. I guess it must have been I don't know if it was a mini-series or not mini-series, but kind of like a TV movie maybe, but I don't think it was it looks too not really up their alley for a Saturday movie on sci-fi, but well, maybe it was. It says it's nearly 200 minutes on this one, so maybe it was a bit of a mini-series. Treasure Island, starring Eddie Izzard, Elijah Wood, and Donald Sutherland. And it's got a really sweet looking slip on it as well. Kind of has that platinum look on it. See it there? Even more so on the back here. See how shiny that is? That's a nice slip there. Sci-Fi did a really good job with the slip. And then I got a Wild Eye title here. I didn't even know it until I started doing some research because I seen James had this one. I asked him if he had another one, and I looked it up, and sure enough, this was a Wild Eye title. It's all called Sheborg, part woman, part machine, total destruction. It's right up my alley. It's from 2016. 90 minutes. An alien fugitive crash lands on Earth and begins turning people into cyborgs that feed on animal flesh. Dylan and her best friend Eddie have to team up to stop the Sheborg before the whole town is assimilated into monstrous machines of destruction. The Dread Central says it's just as crazy as the title suggests. I'll give you a better look at it there. Try to avoid the glare there because I've had slight complaining that there's glare. I can't really control the glare some mornings. I don't know if it's just some mornings are darker around here than others because I know it is raining, kind of not heavily, but through the night it's been raining. But Might explain why it's darker in here today. That's Sheborg. And then I got the sequel to the original classic, The Descent. This is Descent Part 2. They're saying it's darker, bloodier, and even more claustrophobic. Fear runs deep, revenge runs deeper. I did like The Descent too, but to me it's not as good as the first one. But I mean, it does have its very much like the original in a sense with the creepy cave dwellers here. But to me, the first one, I saw the first one at the drive-in. I am not kidding. I lost my shit in that movie. That first one, when you see it at a drive-in and you're like sitting in the dark and you got this big screen up there in front of you and you see those monsters, well, once human creatures pop up and they the flashlight hits them and it's like there's no feeling like it other than maybe if you want seen it at the theater maybe. But I just thought the first one was a probably one of my top 10 best movies all time. That's how much I really liked the first Descent. 94 minutes on this one. It has a slew of collaborators: Celador Films, Pathé, Lionsgate, and Maple Pictures. It's 16 by 9. It has quite a bit of special features on this one too. I don't know if this was yeah. There's like writing below it that's like French maybe below it. Looks like French writing, but I'm not sure on that one. It says it recaptures the lightning in a bottle of the first film. Maybe a tad, but I wouldn't go so far as to say it's on the same level as the first one. But I did like the sequel. Utterly terrifying. Says I can't. Brio Hammond, I think it says, from Gore Zone magazine. I remember Gore Zone. I had a few of their magazines, so can't be too bad if they're plugging it as well. Because usually some of the online horror or not channels but sites don't usually put stuff over sometimes unless it's somewhat decent or good. But Gorezone put it over, so it's worth a shot if you've never seen it. Movie here, I think this was a TV movie, to be fair. It stars Michael Caine. It's called The Island. I thought it was The Island with was it let's see. Oh, with Leonardo DiCaprio. I thought it was that island. I think he played in one called The Island. And that's what I thought this was, but it's cool that it's Michael Caine as well. This is from 1980. An investigator writer tracks down one of the most baffling mysteries: the disappearance of pleasure crafts and its passengers in the Caribbean. He and his son are captured by pirates who need his services to help improve their degenerated gene pool. When his son is converted to the pirates, barbarian ways turns against him. Blair must come to his rescue in this action-packed super thriller. This was written by Peter Benchley from Jaws, so it's called The Island. Like I said, this was I don't think I said. Well, no, maybe it was an actual movie, but I could have swore they showed it on TV back in the day. It's rated R, Universal, almost 2 hours on this one. There's the back, Michael Caine and his son there. And then 2 more, and then I'm done. And then I want to do a little bit of a recommendation for a movie I watched a couple days ago. Next up, this is exclusively from Walmart. It says it's Echo Bridge, 7-film John Wayne, the Great American Legend. 2014, it's got Randy Rides Alone, The Star Packer, Lucky Texan, Blue Steel, The Lawless Frontier, Arizona Skies, and The Dawn Rider. all pretty much John Wayne movies that I see. Yeah, they're all John Wayne. Okay, I was just making sure because sometimes some of these like that didn't really look like John Wayne right there. But yeah, these are all John Wayne films. Uh, I can't really call them films though in my eyes because like they're all an hour or shy of an hour, and they're pretty much predominantly in the 30s. But there's really nothing that's over an hour on this. That's why there's the 7 films and explain. You know, it's like I said, it's an Echo Bridge from 2014, but it does have almost 400 hours or 400 minutes. From what I see, they're all black and white on this one, which is good too. They have had so many of these Echo Bridge John Wayne releases. I just at that point I'm just like I'm just gonna keep picking them up. You never know. You know, with John Wayne passed on long ago, you know, they might be worth, you know, several hundreds of dollars. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because, like, I mean, I know they're not the greatest of quality, but it's worth having John Wayne in your library, you know? Because I do like Westerns. It's just, they got to be done a certain way. They can't be like a lot of the Westerns in the not 2018 and up where they're like no budget and it's like the story's just terrible. Uh, and then lastly here, I don't mean to move on, but I'm not going to dwell on the talk about westerns here. I'm going to make the running time get a little longer. Season 1, Married with Children here. Pretty happy to get this. This is a Mill Creek. 5 hours and 2 minutes on this one. I'm not sure if this is a 2-disc or I'm going to find out. Because I can't imagine them putting it on 1 disc for 5 hours. It's probably at least 2. Usually season 1 of anything. Usually season 1 of a show, like that starts out, usually don't have the standard 16 episodes or 22. They tend to have like half of 16, or some cases some of them have 13 episodes. It's not even really a complete season. It's just, I think it's just more or less whatever the studio wants to give them, like the TV studio. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long. I have no fingernails. I chop mine down to nothing a lot of times. Oh God. This one's a peeler. Gotta get it in sections here. Okay, we're gonna crack this open like we'll say Geraldo Rivera in the vault. I finally got it open. Wow. 1 disc. All 13 episodes on 1 disc. Yeah, it has episodes 1 through 13. See? Right there. A little disappointed with that. I thought I would have been at least a couple, but it didn't feel heavy, so I assumed that it wasn't. But that's Married with Children. 1 by 33 by 1. I'm guessing it's probably full screen. Doesn't really say, but I'm assuming so. Yeah, full frame from Sony Pictures. And then lastly, I'm going to do and that's it for my haul for a Dollar Tree trade. And then lastly here, I got a recommendation from the Emporium that I'm sending out to anybody that's looking for a horror film to watch. It's a movie called Foxtrap. I got this movie from Anthony in a trade this time around, and I watched it the other night. Felt like the movie that the Black Christmas remake should have been more like. I thought this one was really well done. If you're looking for a horror film to pop in, I had fun with this one. Felt very Scream-like, mixed with Sorority Row. I just liked it. I thought it was well done. Kind of fell in that When a Stranger calls back, or When a Stranger Calls the remake. How kind of like well done they did with that one. I thought the remake is actually when a stranger calls. I actually thought the newer one was better. I thought I think the original one's overrated. It just seemed more like a TV movie than anything. But this Foxtrap was I thought it was a really well done slasher. Um, I know I've talked about it before. It's 97 minutes, and basically it's about 5 years after a prank leaves a young girl disabled. The group responsible are invited to a remote manor for a reunion, only to find themselves targeted by a maniac hell-bent on revenge. And this one was a really good one. Like I said, I'd recommend it. It's an Emporium recommendation. And if you're looking for a horror film to pop in tonight, I recommend you grab this one. And even if you can't get it, you could stream it maybe on Tubi or Netflix or something. But it is a recommendation. My opinion is my own, and you have the right to disagree on it. If you didn't like it, it's okay too. But it meshed with me, and I liked it, and I recommend it. And that's it for this video for today. And I'd like to thank everybody that watched my horror pack unboxing. I got that over 100 views. My recent review for what was it? Fresh Water. That did really well. I beat some of my other reviews I've done for Wild Eye. I've got a review coming tomorrow for Girls Just Want to Have Blood from Wild Eye releasing. And then I might take a day or two off, and then I've got some set of steel books here that I want to show in a video. So y'all stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. And like I said, my next video will be a review, which I'm going to be doing tonight, so I'll probably do it the next day. Take care, and I'll see you again, guys. Bye.